What's up, everybody? I'm Cindy Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, hope for the Halo TV series? Elden Ring really does exist, and we're taking a look at movies anywhere. Roll the thing. Up to this point, most video game adaptations haven't exactly lived up to the source material, but there's plenty of TV show adaptations in the works that seem to have tons of potential. The Last of Us on HBO, The Witcher over on Netflix, which yes, I'm counting even though technically the source material is the books, and there's Halo on Showtime. And IGN has the exclusive that Showtime's Halo TV series has recast its Cortana actress and brought Jen Taylor on for the role. Maybe you don't recognize Taylor's name, but if you've ever played a Halo game before, you'll definitely recognize her voice. She plays the role of Cortana, the AI that assists and occasionally turns on Master Chief in all the mainline Halo games. Originally, Natasha McElhone was cast in a dual role, also playing Cortana's creator, Dr. Catherine Halsey. But due to scheduling difficulties caused by the pandemic, McElhone could no longer complete her work as Cortana, but will continue on in the role of Dr. Halsey. It's not entirely clear yet if Taylor will play the role in person or lend her performance to a full CGI character. She joins Pablo Schreiber as Master Chief, Danny Sapani and Olive Gray as Jacob and Miranda Keyes, Bokeem Woodbine as Soren 066, Shabana Azmi as Admiral Margaret Perengoski, and Bentley Kalu, Natasha Kolzak, and Kate Kennedy as three new Spartan characters. Alongside the cast, the series seems to be in good hands. It's being made in production with 343 Industries and Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment, with Peaky Blinders and Black Mirror director Otto Bathurst due to direct and executive produce the 9-episode first season. The information we don't have is when we'll be able to watch it or what the show's plot will center on, but Showtime explains that it'll dramatize, quote, an epic 26th century conflict between humanity and an alien threat known as the Covenant. I deeply love Halo, but after the whiplash of the Peter Jackson Halo movie and video game adaptations up to this point, consider my expectations tempered. In general, the idea of having an entire series and season to world build and integrate lore from the games puts these TV adaptations at an advantage over their movie counterparts in my book, so hopefully we don't have another Alone in the Dark case on our hands. Am I delusional? Let me know if you think this will be any good in the comments. If at this point you thought Elden Ring was a bit of a myth, Phil Spencer is here to tell you that he's played, quote, quite a bit of the upcoming Hidetaka Miyazaki game with contributions from George R.R. Martin. And he calls it, quote, clearly the most ambitious game Miyazaki has made. Speaking to GameSpot, Spencer was asked how much of Elden Ring he'd seen and replied that he's both seen and played quite a bit of the game, which might come as a surprise to many given that the game's development has been so quiet that its fan-run subreddit has essentially invented its own fantasy version of Elden Ring. As you'd expect, Spencer didn't say much about what he played or anything else regarding the project, but he does call out, quote, some of the gameplay mechanics, stuff that Miyazaki's tackling, that he and the team are tackling this time of the setting, working with another creator in terms of story, and says, quote, I love it. I love seeing him challenging himself. That was, unfortunately, all Spencer said on the subject, which still leaves a lot unknown. After the teaser shown at E3 2019, what we do know is that it's an open-world Souls-like game directed by Miyazaki, with writing contributions from Game of Thrones' George R.R. Martin, and Miyazaki has previously called it a, quote, evolution of the Dark Souls formula. Movies Anywhere, the subscription-free service that syncs up all your purchase movies into one place, is making it easier to watch movies together, even when you're apart. No plugins and no counting down to push play at the exact same time, or like, you know, no more pushing the pause and play buttons super fast until it syncs up just right. Plus, the experience is fully integrated into smart TV apps for the perfect virtual movie night with friends, while we're still all at home. So when you watch together on Movies Anywhere, you can sit back, relax, and let the host take control of the playback for the entire group. Or you could be the host. I don't know, I'm not really an expert on the dynamics of your personal friend group. Anyway, download the Movies Anywhere app and start watching your favorite movies together. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Cindy Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up in the news, check out the first boss fight of Godfall. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.
Just keep your head down. There's two of us in here now.